Hi guys, we have arrived. I thought I would do a little bit of a vlog. We've actually been here for 4 days and I just haven't picked up the camera. It's kind of chaos here at the moment. We're just getting everything sorted out. Natasha is sleeping. It's 1 o'clock. She has got jet lag, I guess, and she's sleeping from sometime after midnight until sometime after midday, which isn't ideal, but it does give me some quiet time to get some stuff done. But it's not helping me just with the jet lag so much. We've got a ton of boxes arriving left, right and centre. I think the high chair has just arrived. Let me show you. Well, you can see how many boxes we've gone through already. I think that one is the high chair. We've got the shelving unit by the door that's just basically got everything on it because nothing has got a place right now. This is the recycling. You have to write your address on the bag so they can make sure that you're putting the right stuff in it. So I've got the burnables and the plastics there, but we need to get some bins sorted out for that. Okay, let's have a go at getting this high chair together. Seems straightforward enough. And here it is, ready to go. We're just using the downstairs rooms in the house at the moment because it's really hot and there's only aircon in this room with the coffee table in it, but it does cool down all of the downstairs rooms. It's just upstairs is a bit too hot to sleep in, so we're all sleeping together in the room that will be the dining room. Natasha has discovered how to make the clay mat squeak. So yeah, it really is so very hot, and I knew it was going to be hot here, but I think what I hadn't really appreciated was how limiting that would be on our ability to go out places. And I asked a lady at Trevor's work about what people here do with children when it is this hot, and she basically said they just stay at home and put the kids on a towel to absorb their sweat. So yes, there's that. But I also went to the library yesterday. I asked them about any baby groups that they have. They don't have any at the local library, but they were really helpful and were able to find me one that meets once a month at the start of the month. So that's something I'll definitely go to next month. And there's other like things to look into there as well. And right near Trevor's work is a flower shop, and I went in there and ended up buying herbs. And it turns out the lady that works in there did a homestay placement in Solihull, which is near Birmingham, like not that far from where we used to live, so small world. That was good. The other kind of teething problem that we're having is with the internet, and I think that's like the biggest thing because it just makes me feel quite cut off from home with the internet. Home just doesn't seem so far away. We're using Trevor's phone at the moment, but anyway, the issue with the internet is they want us to get the landlord's permission, but when Trevor went to the shop originally, they said, oh, you've already got the like socket in the wall, you don't need the landlord's permission because it's just kind of a case of switching it on. But then they phoned and said they do actually need the landlord's permission, so now they're coming on Saturday to look at the space in the wall. They'll then issue a form that the landlord has to fill in to say they give permission for us to switch the internet on, and I guess then they will get it sorted out, hopefully. So the other issue with the phone is obviously we both want to have phones, but when we went to the phone shop, we can't split the cost of the phone like over the contract. So you know, you don't usually buy the phone outright at the start of a contract. You pay so much every month on top of your phone payments, like the usage charges. You pay so much on top of the usage charges to go towards the phone, but they wouldn't let us do that. I don't know if it's because they think we're gonna skip the country, or I'm not sure what the issue with that was, but we have to pay for the phones up front. So we just kind of don't want to have that much of an outlay until Trevor's first payday, because the money that we do have with us is more for like setting up the house, and it's kind of non-essential, and it really wouldn't be such an issue if the Wi-Fi was on in the house because I'm here quite a lot of the time. So yeah, there's that. But it's just little teething things. But I did have a moment last night when I was just like, oh, it's just so much to get sorted out. And then I started my first postpartum period, which basically just makes you feel like rubbish anyway. So had a bit of a weepy one, but feeling a bit better today, so onwards and upwards. Also, just to add some more to it, there is a typhoon coming this evening. They've given out a weather warning for it, and Trevor is getting off work early today. They're sending everybody home early so we can kind of like stay in and batten down the hatches. I used to live in an area that had typhoons before when we were in Japan, and it's kind of just been really heavy rain and winds, and you stay indoors. It's like dangerous to go outside, and there's a little bit of damage, but it's not usually anything too major. So I'm hoping that it's like that. It's just like stay in, make sure you've got some food in, but it's still a worry. Of course it's a worry, and we've been getting like weather warnings, and their house has got shutters on it. The house, by the way, is amazing. It's so big. Even just using these 2 rooms, it's bigger than our old flat was. It's going to be so good once we've got it sorted out. So hopefully the weather is not too bad tonight, and everything goes well. And we've got like water and stuff in, and we've got some torches. I'm thinking just make sure that I've got like Natasha's nappy bag packed, so if we do have to, it's not very likely that we have to be evacuated, but if we do have to leave or go somewhere else, we can just grab her stuff and be ready to go. Yeah, so that's where we're at so far. So nothing really came of the tropical storm last night. It was downgraded to a tropical storm, wasn't it? Yeah, Trevor is here with me. He's just finished work. It's Friday night, and it's actually the massive rain that we had has made it a lot cooler, so we're heading out for something to dinner. We're walking, and I've got this really nice little fan for Natasha's pram, which actually I think is doing a good job. So it's just on this side there, and it's got this big clip. It's quite sturdy to clip it in, and it's on the very lowest setting right now. I totally forgot to film our meal, but we're having some little dumplings and some rice, and we also had some gyoza as well. It's really good. So Trevor is just getting rid of the cardboard. You can drop it off here, which is the supermarket. We're also gonna pop inside and see if we can get some groceries. So tonight I'm making a big batch of bolognese sauce. I've got these couple of jars of tomato and basil sauce and some minced beef. This was the cheaper one. When I see how it is, I might go for the more expensive one next time. This is going to give me enough to put a batch in the freezer for in the week, which will be really good. So it is free to get in here, but the food is kind of expensive. Trevor's got a hamburger set and a melon soda, and I've got sausage and chips, and we just brought some vegetables for Natasha, and they've got the IKEA high chairs here, which is quite handy. This place is just along the coastal road. We've come out for a drive along the coast today, and we've just stopped for some desserts. So we both had a parfait dessert and iced coffee. They got great views out of it. It doesn't look like much from the outside. So friendly inside, such a nice atmosphere. Everyone was really nice. We'll definitely come back here again. So we're just gonna check out this second-hand marketplace. Hopefully we can get some stuff for the house inside. We're in the second-hand store here, and we're just looking out like for furniture and stuff. We haven't seen a TV unit, but I think we found a sofa and coffee table, so that'll be good. We'll have a look at those. So there's this sofa up here. There's a summer sale on as well, which is quite good. Although I don't know if they do the same as home and they're always that kind of price. Yeah, lots of stuff in here, so I think we'll get everything that we need. I am on a sofa in our house. We've got a dining room table as well, and we also got a little unit for the kitchen. I'll show you the dining room in a minute because we've moved the futon and the cot upstairs, so Natasha is in her own room, which is really good. But it's funny because in the UK, but it's quite common for children to have their own room. My plan had been for her to move into her own room around 6 months, but we were still in a one-bedroom flat then, so that wasn't going to happen. So she's moved in there now, but in Japan it's really unusual for babies to be in their own room. So I I was speaking to somebody and they were like, what? She sleeps on her own? And that was even when she was like not in the bed with us. She was just in the cot at the side of the bed, and now she's like in her own room. It's blowing people's minds. But that's great. So she's upstairs. We're both all upstairs. And it's a bit cooler up there now. I don't know how it's going to work in the winter. We may end up coming back downstairs because, well, for the opposite reason, really. I think the house is going to be quite cold in the winter because there isn't any heating and the windows are quite thin. So probably if we're like down here in the day and heating these rooms, it would be better to sleep down here, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So things are looking up. It makes a big difference having a little bit of furniture and getting some semblance of a routine going. There's still so many things that I need to find a place for. I think I might do like a big clean with me video and just like show you all of the downstairs properly in like a cleaning video, because I could really do with getting a big clean done. I'm going to show you the dining room now. So yeah, kind of messy. I'm just figuring out like a place for everything. But these are the chairs that we got from the recycle centre, and they like spin, which I think is really cool. And then I've got the high chair in here. There's also these two really big cupboards in here, which again, not really sorted out yet, but they will be really good. They're like floor to ceiling, and we won't be keeping clothes down here. So just have this cupboard for odds and ends. I'm really excited about this room in particular. I really like it. Looks good. So much space. The temperature drop-in has actually made quite a big difference because I can get out with the pram. I was just so housebound. It's been like 35 degrees, even higher than that some days. It's just way too hot to go out at all. So I'm looking forward to trying out some baby groups and just exploring the neighbourhood, just getting the house sorted out and making it a home and feeling a bit more settled here when we've got all of our stuff sorted and in some kind of order is going to make a big difference. So I'm going to wrap it up here, and I will pick up with you next Sunday. Let me know today, what would be the first piece of furniture that you would want to buy for a house? So we've been sleeping on the futon, which is okay, but I think I would prefer a bed. I think futons work well if you've got like the tatami floor, but I think a bed might be next on my hit list. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.